There's so many stories that I could tell you today, that things that have happened to me that you would it'd just blow you away. But there's one in particular story that I'd like to share with you that makes me think. I still think about it a lot, and I think about it a lot because it's proof to me that God loves you, no matter if you're stupid, no matter what situation you're in. The Bible tells us that He loves us. He loved us from the day we were born. He created us. And this story, I've been in all kinds of fights. I've been hit with beer bottles, pool sticks, cue balls, shot glasses, you name it. I've been cut with knives. I was at a club in Athens one night. It's closed down now. It was O'Malley's Taverns where I was at, and we had all, of course, been drinking, smoking, and every night after the club closed was a kind of hangout in the parking lot night. Sure enough, I started some trouble that night with some people. And it started out with a group of them, and the group ran and left one by himself, and he was there with me and another guy. So he decides he's going to pull out a gun. And first he points it to my forehead, and then I'm not thinking, I'm thinking, well, he's not really, he's got a gun, kind of step back a little bit. But with the tequila, as much as was in me, I'm fearless. So he says a few words and points the gun down to one of my sides and shot. And we felt the gravel kick up, so we knew the gun was real and it had real bullets. Stuck it back up to my forehead, and the whole time this guy's got tears in his eyes and he's scared. And so it starts to it starts to sink in a little bit. This guy. And he's screaming all kinds of things about killing me, and he do I want to die and all this kind of stuff. And he pulls the gun away from my head and shoots down to my other side. So I don't even remember what kind of gun it was. It was some type of little small revolver. He puts it back up to my head, and I can actually, as he's screaming at me and yelling this time, and the gun's bopping my forehead, I can feel the heat off the barrel. So I'm thinking, I got to do something before this cat shoots my brains out. So I reach to grab the gun and kind of move at the same time. And he pulls the trigger and the hammer clicks, and my finger's between the hammer and the firing pin. It clicks on my finger. The gun comes out of his hand and it's stuck in my hand on my finger. People think that's a coincidence, but I don't think that. I think that God knew that I was going to be something besides that one day. And I think my finger was in that position just so my brains wouldn't get blowed out and I'd be gone. So I've done so many things that it's just crazy, of the stories that I could tell you, the things that's happened to me. But like I say, that one story with the gun is where I believe that one of the many times that I know God has actually saved me and kept me alive when I should have been dead.